Welcome back to the League of Hustlers, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about 12 side hustles that you can start with no money. All right, with no money. I'm your co-host HT,
I'm CD Barnes.
and this is the League of Hustlers, where we help you prepare to prosper. Let's jump right into it. What are 12 businesses that you can start with no money? All right, first up, what do we have, bro?
Number one, web design, right? This is a great one because you just need skills. If you have the skills, you have the tools, then you can easily get started. The only thing you need then is what? Clients.
Right.
All right. So number one on the list, web design.
All right, number two is copywriting. All right. Essentially, all you need to know is how to speak good English and write good English, right? You probably would need to know on some SEO and stuff like that, but this is something that you can get started like really quickly. If you like writing, if you like, the technical aspect of writing and search engine optimization and making things sound good, this is definitely something that you can jump in really quickly.
Right. Next up, marketing agency. All right. And so this is really like a combination of web design, potentially copywriting, potentially doing some social media management, things like that. Again, primarily what you're looking at is mindset, skill set, tool set, and now a lot of the tools that you need for this stuff, you can get free versions of them. So again, marketing agency, definitely a big one.
Yes, sir. Zoom in for me, bro. And that next one is video editing. So video editing is really easy, especially nowadays, right? Where we can use things like CapCut, we can use things like InShot. There are tons of apps that are readily available on your mobile device, right? That you can
Right.
do video editing on. So that is definitely one that you would want to consider, especially if you're a creative, right? And you like the visual aspect of things.
Yep. Next up, content creator. This is a big one. You've all seen, at this point, you've seen huge social media accounts on numerous platforms where people are creating their own content, and they have enough followers or subscribers to where they can uh, get paid for ads, get paid for promoting and getting sponsorships. So being a content creator is definitely a huge viable market at this point in time. If you have a phone and a social media account, this is something you can actually get started with today.
For sure. Next up is an app developer. Now, if you are a programmer, if you enjoy like engineering and the technical aspects of um building things, right? Especially with in terms of programming, think about app development. Again, there are tons of new tools out here now that makes app development like really easy and really simple, but you just need to kind of have those engineering skills and those programming skills. Especially with chat GPT and different AI platforms, they make coding easy and troubleshooting easy, right? So definitely one to consider if you're into programming.
Yep. Next up, private tuitions, essentially being like a tutor, right?
Mhm.
Anything that you have knowledge on that you can share with somebody else where they may benefit from, you can set up an online course, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way. Be a math tutor for your local, middle school or high school students, depending on where you live, maybe even at the collegiate level. But taking the information that and tutoring or training others on it for a fee, being a private tutor.
Yep, yep, yep. And next up is a notary, right? Very simple. You can go and get a notary license or certification. I think there's also levels to it too. I was looking at it one time. So there's different types of notaries that you can be. And of course, at the higher levels, you get paid more, right? But this is something super simple. You get the certification, and then You can register your notary business on different registries so that people know that you're a notary, and then they'll contact you whenever they need a document notarized. Or you can join like a team where they'll send you notary jobs.
Yep.
Yep.
Next up, Airbnb management. Now, this is one, this is another potential big one, especially depending on what city that you stay in. There are a lot of real estate owners that like to rent their properties for Airbnb rentals. And so oftentimes they also need a way that they can automate this process. And so they need a manager or boots on the ground sometimes to help pull everything together. If you can position
Right.
yourself as that middleman or as that middle woman to help pull the strings and get everything set up, this could be a potentially a good fit and very lucrative.
For
You know,
sure.
Airbnb management, boots on the ground.
Yeah, man. And next up is Instagram selling. And I want to not only, tie in Instagram with this, but also like TikTok. TikTok is huge right now, especially in terms of like affiliate sales, product sales. TikTok shop is really huge right now, especially with the holiday season coming up. Get in their program, their, create a shop on there. You have to have like a minimum of a certain amount of followers and stuff like that. But once you pass that threshold, you can create a shop, right? So Instagram, Facebook, any type of social media, Twitter, even any type of social media selling is going to be huge, right? If you have a voice and you have a following and you can create, those little viral clips and connect with people and put your link in there to that product, you can do really well. All right. So yeah.
Yep. Next up, coding. This is basically like the app developer, um, but you can do this at different levels. Essentially, you can write scripts, smaller scripts, help businesses automate things, or you can do full scale app development, like mentioned before. It could be desktop apps, web apps, mobile apps,
Right.
essentially writing code for businesses to help them either solve a problem or provide a new package solution to their audience. All this requires is skill set, mindset. Most of the tools for this are free.
Yep.
And now you can even use a lot of the AI tools now to even help, if you need to learn, if there's a little bit of a learning curve for you, you can
Right.
actually go to Chat GPT or Claude or whichever platform you like and ask all the questions you need and get the help with your functions and codes and help get it.
Right. And last up is a house sitter. Very easy, very simple, very straightforward. You watch people's houses, right? Feed the dog while you're there. Make sure, stuff is in order while they go on vacation or while they're out of town or whatever. Super simple thing you can do. All right. So there you have it. 12 business ideas that you can start with no money. Super simple, super straight to the point. You can get right to it. All right. As always, hit us up at questions@leagueofhustlers.com. If you need help with anything, we're always here to help. Anything else, bro?
That's it.
All right. Let's get it. Let's go. Follow for more.